Hello and welcome to the latest Craftmania Sunday Showcase. Today we're going to have a real good look inside the value packs from Candi. Now I don't know if you've seen these in store before. They're packs that consist of toppers and papers and candy dots. Now if you haven't heard of candy dots before, they're absolutely brilliant. You can use them in so many different ways. They come in packs like this and you get roughly 400 in a bag. Is their approximate idea, and they come in all different patterns, colours and etc, and with them you can decorate different pieces. So like this is a stamped image. We do matching stamps as well, and I'll show you a few of them a little later, but you could just add these to wherever you've got the circles of the right size. We also do peel-offs as well if you're not so much of a stamper, and if you don't want to use them like that, you can just accentuate designs and add them down the sides and just use them instead of gems and bits like that, gems and pearls sort of replacement. You can make some lovely effects with them. There's also some great tutorials on how you can make roses and bits like that using candy dots on YouTube. So depending on how creative you want to be, these are brilliant. But if you want to keep it basic, again, really good to use. So let's have a little look at these packs I'm on about. So we're going to start off. You might want to grab a pen and paper, because I've got 5 different ones I'm going to show you through today. And the more you buy, the more you save. We've got a whole different system this week of your Sunday Showcase offer. So the more you get, the more you're going to save. We'll talk a little bit later about the costs, but do grab a pen and paper so you can write down the titles of the ones you want. So we're going to start off looking at Time Flies. This is a really gorgeous collection. We'll start off by having a little look through the toppers. Now you get several of the same sheets, so I'll show you all of them as we go through this. Now these are all die cut, they're all ready to pop out and build out. These are the gorgeous flower heads as such, and the nice bit with a set like this is because they're giving you multiple of them, you could of course layer them, shape them and create different effects with them. Same with the butterflies, you get several of these, so again you can build them up if you wish to, or shape them. You could also, of course, use the die cuts as well, the actual frames. You could use them for many different reasons. And then as we move through this little collection, you then get matching toppers. Now, one of the things I love about a set like this is all the hard work's sort of been done for you. You know the colours are going to work together. You know the patterns coordinate because somebody else has already designed that for you. So it just leaves you to play about and make things you actually want to make without having to think too much about does this purple go with this blue and should this be cream or white, etc. So moving forward, I'll show you the pack of candy that comes with this one. So don't forget, you're getting 400 dots in here. They're completely random, so you get some nice little bits on all of them. And like I was just saying, you can see the colours work perfectly with these because they're all punched from the same patterns. So moving on to your pads, this is one of your pads. They're 8 by 8. You get 36 sheets in here. You get several of the same design. Again, I think that's a lovely idea. A, because it means you could, if you wanted to, cut elements out and layer them. And B, I know what it's like. You get a magazine, gives you a packet of paper. You make a card you really like, and then you can never get that paper again. Or if you want it, you've got to then spend a fortune on buying another complete pad or another magazine just so you can make that project again. Well, with a pad like this, where you're getting multiple of the same sheet, if you do make something you really like, you've got more there to go back to and make it again. So, that was your Time Flies collection. So we'll stack that over there. That's pad set number 1. Now this one, I must admit, I've got a bit of a favourite going on with this. I love this collection. This is the Venetian collection. So again, here you're going to get your toppers. And again, we start off with these beautiful big flowers. I just really want to add a bit of glitter to these. I think they're just such gorgeous patterns that they just are screaming out to be made. We then have really nice large toppers to accentuate your patterns and your designs. And then we have these beautiful die-cut circles. And one of the things I quite like with these is they've carried on printing off the side here. So although you're cut to there and you've got to pop that out and use it, you could of course just run around with a pair of scissors or match it up with a circle die, and you've got a matching frame to go with it. So you could layer them under opposite designs, or just layer them the same if you wanted. Or of course, when we get onto the stamps later, you could pop your stamped image in one of the frames and it would all coordinate lovely. We then have the matching bag of candy, again 400 dots, again same colour scheme, same patterns, and then we'll move on to your gorgeous pad. Now this, as I say, I have got a bit of a weakness for this collection. Again, it's 36 pages, they're 8 by 8, and again you're getting multiple of each sheet, so you've got lots you could do with these. And things like this, if you don't like the mask, don't worry about it, cover it up. Use one of them nice big circles or some of them flowers and put over the top of it. This one I love, I think that's really nice for men's cards. Actually reminds me somehow a little bit of Harry Potter, that sort of library bit and the whole owl bit. And this I love, this is gorgeous, but it's not about what I like, hopefully you like this too. And we'll carry on through this one. And that brings you to the end of that one. So that was your Venetian paper pad. Hope you're keeping check of all these, writing down the ones you like the look of. Now we're going to move on to Scrumptious. Now this one's a bit more brighter, a bit colourful, very good for this time of year as we head into spring. And again we start off with the topper sheet. Now this time the flowers have shrunk a bit. We've even got some of these nice little twiddly ones, the ones you can quill to give you a different effect. So they really thought about this and give you some nice bits cut out in these. We then have these large rectangle toppers. Some have got little sentiments on, others have been left blank for you to add your own if you wish to, or just use them as a background. Some of the peel-offs or stamps I'm going to show you later might fit well on them as well, so it might be a different use for them. We then get these lovely little sentiments, and they've even added in some little tags and some little pendant pieces, which is a bit fresh, a bit modern, and again, of course, all coordinates perfectly. We then have another matching bag of 400 dots ready to be added to this set, and of course the lovely paper pad. So again we're on an 8 by 8 size. This time again we've got 36 sheets. Some of these you could add beautiful little gems to give them a bit more life, or a bit of glitter maybe. You could even, if you like colouring in, you could even colour in a few of the bits on these. But a lovely, lovely pad, all the same. Really like the pink and brown combo they've got going on in this as well. Really matches well. I love a bit of pink, brown and grey together, but that's just my sort of style. It's a bit shabby chic with this white print down the side as well, isn't it? So depending on what you're into, you might like that one. So that was your Scrumptious collection. So that's version 3. We'll move on to our 4th one. Now this time we're going on to Man-Made. So we hear this every day, that people struggle for bits for men's cards. Well, this is certainly a pack that you can't live without if you're struggling to make men's cards. So in here we have lovely die cut bits. Again, you've got tools, we've got stars, we've got some wording, you've got some sentiments, and of course they're giving you more than one of these. So if you do make something you like, you can do it again. You've then got these gorgeous toppers as well. A few more words on these ones. Lovely little sayings. Of course, Father's Day won't be far away, will it? And then we move on to these lovely little toppers as well, all die cut. Again, you've got the frame bit with it, so if you wanted to cut that out, you could layer that on there as well. And then again, you've got another 400 dots that coordinate perfectly with it. And we have another pad to tempt you with. So again, this one you're getting 36 sheets on an 8 by 8 size. And we'll just have a little flick through this one. Really lovely backgrounds in this. Quite general, so if you don't want to use it for men's cards, there's plenty of things you could be doing with these as well. Might be quite nice for kids' cards, some of them. But we'll just flick through this, all the same stuff again and again. But as I say, perfect and lovely way to keep creating cards you like. If you do one you want, you can repeat and repeat. Okay, so that takes you to the end of that pad. So the very last one to tempt you with, we'll move on to. So don't forget that was your Man-Made collection. And then I have a 5th one to tease you with. So this time, and I'm going to struggle with this because I can never say it right, we're going to be looking at Vintage Ephemera. I'll attempt that one, but you can tell me I've got it wrong, I don't mind. That's your little glimpse at what you're looking at. These are your toppers to go with it this time round. So again, we have some lovely little tags and borders on here, all cut ready for you. These I'm a bit of a fan of. These beautiful frames. The nice bit with them as well is that hopefully you're going to see this okay. They've actually cut them in several layers. So if you don't want to use them as a complete frame, you can of course use the frame for one bit, the inside frame for another, and then the topper for another, or do a bit of a scattered layered effect. They've also give you bottles that you could match in with them. You could even put some of the bottles in the frames if you wanted. And one of the nice bits I quite like is they haven't just done the bottles and just left them in one colour. They've done this gorgeous lilac, and then they've gone and done a pink version as well. So if you do want to sort of have a bit of a cluttered shelf effect, you could of course mix and match your colours to give you a different effect. We've then got the large rectangle toppers again, perfect for if you want to stamp a sentiment on them and layer them on. And we've got another sheet of the frames as well. We of course have a lovely little bag of 400 little candy dots to match in with that set as well. And we have the famous pads. So again, we're getting 36 sheets of an 8x8 size. And I love these because like I was saying about cutting the bottles out and layering them, if you wanted to do a bit of a mini one, you've got perfect bottles here to cut out. They haven't even overlapped any of them, so you could get really good value for money if you do like your cutting out. I know not all of you do, but I'm a bit of a fiddly cutter, so I quite like bits like that. If you wanted to make up a shelf style card, that'd be perfect for that. The keys are really beautiful as well. If you've got an 18th or a 21st or a new home card or project coming up, perfect for that. And they're really nice designed keys as well. Then we've got the labels that coordinate, of course, with the bottles. And as we head through, we've got more bottles with a sort of mix-match background. And then we've got bigger bottles, again, very much like the same size as the ones on the toppers. So you could do a bit of a layered effect with them. And that completes that pad. So that was version 5. That was your vintage Ephemera collection. So as I said at the very beginning, the more you purchase, the more you save. It's a bit of a motto of mine and how I like to shop personally. Never look at what I've spent, always think of what I've saved. So, with every pad you purchase, we will give you a free peel-off design sticker. Now the peel-offs are lovely because the dots fit on top of these and match up perfectly. Now you're going to receive one of these per pad you buy. But with every pad, the savings get better. So if, for instance, you pick one of the 5 pads, your offer price will be £7. Now the retail price for the pad set alone is £10.99 and you're getting your free sticker. So you've got the value of £11.78. But you can have all of that for £7. If you was to treat yourself and buy 2 pads, your offer price will be £13. Now that would actually be a retail price of £23.56. But if you're buying 2 and you'll get 2 stickers with that, that makes them only £6.50 a set as such with a matching sticker. If you want to treat yourself and you want to go for free sets, any free sets, doesn't matter which ones you pick, you'll get your free sets and free peel-offs, and for that offer that will be £18. Again, your retail value for that one would be £35.34, but individually at that price it obviously makes it £6 a set. So you're getting £6 for all of that lot and a matching sticker, depending on the set you purchase. Moving on, if you'd like to really go wild and have 4 of the sets, you can do that for just £22. Now the retail value of that would be £47.12. Of course you're going to receive 4 free peel-offs as well, which means that you're only paying £5.50 per set with a peel-off. If you can't live without any of them and you've just got to have all 5 of them, you'd be a bit like me in this situation. I have to have the lot, I'm not very good. You can have all 5 for £25. Of course you're going to get 5 peel-offs and we'll give you 5 different peel-offs so that you get a nice little selection of them as well. The value for that one would be £58.90, but your offer price is only £25, meaning that you're only paying £5 per set. Now don't forget, just one alone is worth £11.78 with its sticker. So to be getting these for £5 is incredible value. We will never be able to repeat this offer. It is only for this week only. So please don't miss out. If you do want to get your hands on these pads, please write in the comments the names of the pads you want and we will have them held for you at each store. I don't want to bombard you with postage charges, but if you do wish to buy any of the pads and have them posted to you, depending on the amount of pads you purchase, obviously your postage charges will change. We charge postage at cost, so whatever Royal Mail charge us, we charge you. It's the fairest and cheapest way we can do it to try and give you as best value for money as we can. So that's your pad offer for this week, or your value set offer with your peel-offs. But I also want to show you a couple of other bits, because as I've shown you what you can get, I want to show you a little bit more of what you can do with it and different ways in which you can use them. So I've shown you one of the peel-offs. These are available in store for 79p a sheet. And if you've got a little stash of Candi already, you might not necessarily want the pads and the offer we're doing over there, but you might wish to top up on some of the peel-offs. So as I say, they are available in store, 79p a sheet. There's a few other designs in store as well. I just thought I'd show you a little glimpse at what you can actually get with them. And of course, it makes it incredibly easy to use. I'll also show you the stamps as well. We do lots of different card candy stamps. This is the one I started off by showing you at the very beginning. These are all clear stamps, and they're all $5.99 a design. They're all available in store, and like with this one, we've also added little caviar beads and a bit of glitter to it as well to mix in with the card candy dots. So if you don't want them to be too heavy or too candy dependent, do feel that you can mix in other bits with them and make up different effects. It's also quite nice because it gives you the opportunity to paint in the leaves or colour them in, depending on what mediums you like to use. Like this one, for instance, is actually done with glossy accents just to give it a bit of a shine as well. And they're your different stamp designs. As I say, all of those are available in store for only $5.99. And then for your last offer this week, we are actually going to give you a little cheeky offer on the Candi dots. Now obviously in with all of the value sets, you see the bags you've got there. Well, we actually do about 30 different packets of Candi dots. I'll post an album in the comments that show you just a few of them. But again, there is more available in store. Now, if you're going to treat yourself and you want to go Candi crazy, you might want to top up on a few more of these as well. I've just hooked off just a few of my favourites, but these normally retail for $1.99 a packet. But for this week only, we're going to do them for you for £1.50. Now this again is all an exclusive offer for you watching this video. Same with the pads earlier. You're not going to see this advertised in store. It's all down to you holding these products online or popping in store and mentioning the word Sunday Showcase to the person who serves you at the till, and you will receive these exclusive offers as a thank you for watching the videos. So once again, thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week when we have a different product and a few new ideas to share with you then. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.